This review is going to be electrifying. You're really going to get a charge out of this. Howdy y'all, it's Kentucky Ranger. In case you haven't guessed, today we're doing a phone battery charger or power bank or whatever they call them. This is called a battery case. This is an Anjoron 4000 milliamp hour battery, and what's cool about it is instead of being an external battery that you have to hassle with plugging in, this here's the informative instructions. This is an actual case. Now this is for my iPhone 8 Plus, but they make them for all different models of phone, so you just have to look on Amazon. I'll have the link to this for the iPhone 8 Plus, but you can look for Anjoron battery case and your specific model of phone, and they have the battery for a bunch of different phones. Anyhow, this is it. It's got a really nice, soft, rubberized case or feel to it. And there's where you put the phone in. There's where it plugs in. And what this is this stressing that you don't want to put it in at a high angle. In other words, you don't want to go in like this and then down. You want to start off at a nice shallow angle. You slide it in. Whoops, if I can show it again. You slide it in at a nice shallow angle, and then you can see that it, make sure that the plug lines up with the plug on your phone. And you just slip it in, click, plugs in. And that goes over it. Nice one-piece construction. Some are two-piece, but I like this because it's a one-piece construction. And it doesn't really add a lot of thickness to the phone. It does add some weight to it because it's got that battery in it. But anyhow, it's all good to go. The one thing that I really like, it uses a lightning plug, and I'm sure the Android phones and different brands, it's the same thing. But it uses, now it doesn't come with a cord because you're going to use the same cord you use to charge your iPhone with. But the unique, plus see, it has a whole slots for your speakers and your microphone. Plus it's got the little round opening because this is also good for iPhone 7 Plus and I think the 6 Plus, which still had the headphone jack. But another really cool feature about this is it has pass-through technology. Now what that means, a lot of these cases, if you're looking on Amazon, they're battery cases and they have plugs, and some of them, even the ones that are designed for the iPhone, instead of having the lightning plug, we'll have like a USB-C plug or something like that. And what that does, it'll charge the case, but it won't charge the phone. The phone gets charged via the case. So you've basically taken away all of the accessibility with your iPhone because the plug don't work. With this, it does. And what I mean by pass-through is everything works for this. If you want to sync this with your iTunes, or you want to use headphones or anything like that, it's a true pass-through. Plus, when you plug this in to charge it, it first charges. If the phone needs charging, it charges first, then it charges the case. Now, when you use this case with your phone, it disables you. You can't use the wireless charging anymore. So if you're into the wireless charging thing, it's not going to work, and it's because it puts a battery between your phone and the QI charger, so there's no way that it's going to work. So if you're really into using your wireless charger, it's not going to work. So just remember, keep that in mind when you're looking for one of these. Wireless charging doesn't work, so remember that. It just turned on. I had to turn it off because it kept coming on when I was goofing with it. And I'm going to show you while it's on your phone, it's not doing anything. You have to tell it to charge. So that's cool because it's always in standby mode. So the way that works is, you can see right now I'm at, what is it, 77%, but you see it's not charging or anything. So what that means is you can use your phone and not have to worry, you're not using this battery. So when you get down to where you need to use it, there's a small little power button right here. You hold that in for about 2 seconds. Anyhow, you can see it's what, 76%? I think it just went down one. Or am I backwards? There you can see 76%. Anyhow, this little button, let's see if I can get it in the light. There you go, you can see it. Push that button down, you hold it for about 2 seconds, and watch what happens. Boom, it's on. Now while it's on, it also shows you how much charge is left in the battery itself. So four means it's fully charged, and then on down to 1 means it's just about done. So as long as that's on, it's charging your phone. If you decide you want to turn it off and stop charging it, maybe save your battery for later, you just push it and hold it again. Push it and hold it. Boom, and it stops charging. And I think that's a cool feature. Some of these stay on all the time, but this gives you a choice, and I'll show you when you push the button. See, it comes on, the little power meter comes on, and it starts charging. And I don't want to use Wi-Fi. So, and it's charging, and that's really cool. And the really cool thing about this, I've been using it for a couple of days. My iPhone 8 Plus, it's a weird number, 2,675 milliamp hour battery. So basically, this battery is almost, well, not almost, it's probably what, 1.5 times the capacity of what the battery is in your phone. So you're going to get, while you're using this, if your phone's fully charged, when it gets down to where it's like 20% or whatever, and you use this to charge it back up, you're basically going to get almost 3 times the battery life that you would if you just had the phone by itself. Plus, it's it's a nice case. You can see that it's a real thick rubber. It protects the case really nice. Plus, this edge, it comes up over the screen enough to where if you were to lay this flat on a table, the screen wouldn't get scratched. Plus, where it's beveled here, the lens isn't going to run the risk of being scratched when you set it down on a table or something flat. See, I use the box. See, so when you lay it down, it's elevated, so there's absolutely no chance that the lenses are going to get damaged. It adds a little bit of heft. It's not that bad though. And I love the soft rubber feel. It's really nice. I think that it comes in white. I don't know who would want white. I chose black. But it's just a cool alternative to having one of those external batteries, because you have to lug that around. It's extra. This, it's part of the phone, and you only use it when you need it. So I really think that's cool. Anyhow, the link to this is in the description if you're interested. Like I said, I'll spell it because it's kind of an odd. I think I'm saying it right. Anjoron. I'll tell you what. I'll look on Google. I'll Google it. I'll look on Amazon, and I'll have the links to the iPhone 8 Plus. And this is not only the 8 Plus, it's the 7 and 6 Plus. I think it fits. And I'll have the link to just the regular iPhone 8, which it also fits the regular 7 and 6. And then I'll look to see if it has for Android. I'm sure they do. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they do. So I'll check that out. If they do, the link will be in the description. So that's about all I can say about it. It's really cool. Definitely 5 Rangers, because I'm really going to get a lot of use out of it. And the way it encapsulates the phone, it's very protective. I mean, I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see on the video, but it's a really thick case. So it's going to take, if you drop it, you're really going to have to drop it from quite a distance to hurt the phone. So it's protecting your phone too. So I think that's really cool. Anyhow, it's the Anjoron battery phone case. So I'll see y'all on the next review. Thanks for watching. Bye. Don't forget to click the like and the subscribe and all the other stuff that they talk about. And I appreciate y'all watching. God bless, and see you later. Bye. Okay, one final note just before I leave. I did look and check because I wanted to make sure. They don't have these cases for Android phones. It's just for iPhones. They have them for iPhone 6, 7, and 8. And then they have it for the 6, 7, and 8 Plus. Plus they have it for the iPhone X or iPhone 10. I don't know, I call it iPhone X. But they do have it for the iPhone 10. Sorry, Android. I wish they had them for Androids, but they don't. From what I could see, they don't. Anyhow, just that quick little note. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next review. Thanks.